Fuego was an inspiration of my family and Mexican traditions that we want to bring to Chicago. Since we opened 4 years ago, Fuego has been a great destination for Chicago, for all the sours around here. I want to show my customers there is something more about Mexican food than only tacos and enchiladas. We have the salmon a la talla, which is a salmon marinated in a chile guajillo aioli with chipotle mashed potatoes. We also have a pechuga en huitlacoche, which is like a chicken breast stuffed with poblano peppers, epazote, and panela cheese, and it is made with a cream with huitlacoche sauce. I can bet you that you're gonna love that. My grandmother, it was my inspiration. She loved to cook. Fuego is about her. I opened Fuego 2 years before she dies, and I can bet you she's proud of me.
So Lynn, you say that Fuego really sparkles. Tell us why you chose it.
Well, I chose Fuego because you have an opportunity to sample the routine type of Mexican, Tex-Mex food, but you also have an opportunity to try homemade Mexican food. In particularly, there's a whole page of food that's just from the chef's grandmother, recipes that she's developed and he utilizes in the restaurant, and it includes lots of different mole sauces, as well as all types of special ingredients that are different from the typical Mexican fare. But to start with, the best part about the restaurant, I think, is they have over 300 different types of tequilas, the largest selection of tequilas in the Chicago area.
Well, when we sent you up to Arlington Heights, what'd you think?
Yes, you did. I did not want to go at first, but I'm very pleased that I went. Lynn, I do have to say, yes, you are right. They do have a wonderful selection of tequila, but me and my group started out with margaritas, and the margaritas were wonderful, and that's one of the main reasons why I have to go back again. Plus, the food was right on par.
Chris, what do you think?
I agree with William. The selection of tequilas is awesome. It was crazy when I got there. I mean, the bar was packed out. All the tables were full.
When did you go? What day of the week?
I went on a Wednesday night at around like 7-ish. It was busy and loud and sort of party atmosphere and festive. And yeah.
Did you try the guacamole?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I tried the guacamole. I had that. And I also had the ceviche prepared tableside, which the guacamole is great. I wasn't as impressed with ceviche. For the entree, I had a tilapia in a mole, which I thought was really good. The mole was subtle, and it was the poblano and jalapeno.
There's several types
mole.
of mole.
Right. There's a wide selection of moles, and then you can sort of pick your protein that goes with it.
I asked the waiter what would be really, really good, and our waiter said that they did have the separate menu and the main menu of the recipes of the grandmother. We had the chicken quesadillas to start off with, and once again, picking something out of the norm, I had pork chops with the dark mole sauce. Cut like butter. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. The little lady with the guacamole cart was coming through, and my friend from Germany was amazed because she'd never seen that before. And I thought it was awesome. But by that time, we were so stuffed.
She makes guacamole all day long.
Right at the table
Right
side.
at the table.
As you like it. Extra hot, extra cilantro.
I do have to say one guacamole story that I had was we were getting ready to leave the restaurant. And another couple that were sitting at a table by the door invited us to come over and have their fresh guacamole with us on our way out the door. And I'm like, I'm sorry, folks. I wish I could, but if I put another thing in my mouth, I'm actually going to explode.
Then what are your favorite things to get here?
Oh, to start with, I always like the guacamole. And then one of my favorite entrees is the camarones with mole blanco, which are big tiger shrimp served with a real creamy white mole sauce that has white chocolate in it. And chocolate in anything to me is just, I'll eat chocolate on anything. It's not sweet. It has a little bit of a fruity flavor, but it doesn't have a sweetness. And then they top it with crispy little scallions and it's just wonderful.
The lady at the table next to us had that, and I was and you excuse me, what is that you're having? And it looks so delicious.
William, what do you think of downtown Arlington Heights?
You know what? It was almost like Mayberry. When we pulled up, I was, okay, did we just go into a time warp? Okay, I'm from the city. We have benches at the end of the block by the bus stop. We don't usually have them in front of the restaurants. Every few feet, there's a bench for you just to sit down and relax.
Like people to be comfortable.
Well, they don't do a lot of walking in the suburbs, so people need benches to sit on every couple stops.
I got a sense that generally it was festive, and it seemed like people were. I mean, obviously, with the selection of tequilas, I think people are going there, and the margaritas are great, and they go down pretty easily too. So I think
after a while, it's one big party.
Everyone's definitely like having a great time, and it seemed like a kind of like party atmosphere. I like that. I thought it was pretty fun.
Well, then you picked Fuego. Sum it up for us.
Well, if you want an opportunity to sample some interesting, authentic Mexican dishes, then Fuego is a good location. And just have a good time because they're happy to see you there.
William?
You know what? I'm just going to say it was a party on your plate and party in your mouth.
Chris?
I would probably go back more for the margaritas and the tequila than I would for the cuisine. But it's definitely a great place to go hang out with friends, have some appetizers, and see how many margaritas you can drink.
I think we're going to have to be friends.
Well, you can order tableside guacamole and more at Fuego Mexican Grill, 17 West Campbell in Arlington Heights, 847-590-1122. They're open for lunch and dinner every day. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person with that drinks is $35.